picking asparagus on the hill before my grandfather gets here. If he sees it this long, he'll be out here cutting it off, and I don't like to see him on this hill. We installed these steps last year, but even with these, I still get very nervous. I'm cutting these a little closer to the ground than I normally would. Some people say cut right at the soil level, some people say cut below the soil level. I think that was more the old school way of doing it, was below the soil level. Last year when I cut it a few times before him, he would come back through with his jackknife and shave off that ½ inch that I had left so that he could officially have cut it below the soil level. So I'm going to make sure that I cut down low enough that he does not need to come back here and risk falling just to get that last ½ inch that I missed. Mittens, you are not a good asparagus helper. Asparagus grows incredibly fast. I will cut it all the way to the ground today, and then within a few days there will be more stalks of asparagus just like this popping up. They can really grow a couple of inches a day if they're getting the kind of weather that they like. Holy moly, hun.
What? A lot of asparagus? Oh, dangerous?
No, just a lot of asparagus. Ah.
Is there a bunch on your keyhole garden too?
Not as much there. I don't know if it's because this is south-facing.
Oh. I guess that wall cut.
Thank you.
Mittens is going up to eat the wall food.
Oh, that's good.
I wonder if they don't have food by the granary.
Probably not. The granny door is locked yet. Hun, see if you can cut some of this. My
Do you have a
knife is
knife?
so dull.
You have an extra knife?
No, but I'm gonna let you have a turn.
Are you cutting all these?
Yeah. Try to cut them right at the soil level or just below.
If I sit here, will I sit on them?
No. So?
All of them?
Yeah.
Even the shorter ones?
Yep. That's the way Papa does it. Do the chickens have an ice cream bucket
Right
at
at the soil level?
Or just that green with ours?
Say that again. Chickens have an ice cream.
We have hollyhocks coming up here. Last year's leftover hollyhock stalks. They're very, very tall. Also on this hill, we have horseradish. It's right there. My Uncle Mark stopped by and planted that for us. And then we have the grape trellis in the background with, I think, about 5 different varieties of grapes on there. Mittens, you have to get down. How about you sit over here? I'll sit right here. Here. Oh my gosh, am I ever dirty. So this is what we mean by growing our own groceries. I don't know how much this asparagus would cost in the store. Less if it had cat hair all over it. Let's get out of here. But it would be expensive. So this is an investment that somebody put in probably 5, 10, 15, maybe even up to 20 years ago. They planted asparagus on this hill. Asparagus is a perennial, so it's going to come back every single year as long as it's happy and gets treated well. And this asparagus has been coming back year after year after year. It will produce for the next roughly, I would say about the next month, maybe 3 weeks, that we'll be able to get a crop like this every couple of days. And we have a few other asparagus patches on the farm as well. I did go through and plant about 20 more asparagus crowns. That's the piece that you plant if you are looking to establish a perennial bed. And I hope that those will continue to produce for our farm for the next 20 years. So it looks like we're eating asparagus today. Their door has been open for 2 hours now, and still no one brave enough to come out. Come on, you guys. Come explore.
I want to go in.
No, you can't go in with them. Go get your boots on. We're going to go muck out the barn.
No, I'm going in the greenhouse.
Papa has instructed us to till a swale, probably a couple 100 feet in length, so that he can direct water toward his culvert. Poor Gavin got stuck with the first shift of tilling today. Not sure what these two are doing. Spectating, I guess. Peter, Hucky, bring me that black bucket, and then can you get all the black buckets
Can you guys
that are
tell
out
me
here?
for a large adjustable wrench? Okay. Where are you putting your handle?
In that little green bucket.
Okay.
One by Maya.
Yeah, go grab all those. Yes, I just need to replace the rubber, and I'm gonna have to wait for that because it's expensive.
There's one by them.
Thank you, Huck.
I'm going to
Hucky, there's a white bag way down in the pasture. See if you see that. See it?
He's up in his head for the camera.
Stop!
It's come back at Mom's engine.
Go!
Stop.
This is the less glamorous part of growing your own groceries. It's not all about harvesting asparagus on a beautiful morning. Sometimes it's about mucking out the barn so that we have that manure to compost to put back into our soil for that asparagus and for our other items that have to grow. It's also about taking care of our animals that are going to be coming back in here in the fall.
Yep. You okay there?
Yep.
Here, let's swing out here.
I was swinging. Woo-wee!
Good job.
Okay, I got
Yeah.
some scrubbing to do.
Well, I think if we just drink that in.
So we are bringing the milking stanchion over here for the season. Miss Pudge, don't you come out. My hope is that every morning I'll be able to milk right here and then put the cows right back in. The stanchion needs a little bit of love. The pigs went ahead and ate all of my rubber matting, because that's what pigs do. It also looks like I just need to do a good scrubbing on all of it. Pudgy poo. I really don't like you out because you're harder to capture up.
Go in front of her. Come on.
No. We wouldn't have a reason to be backing up a trailer down here anytime soon, or...
We can always move it if we want.
Okay.
But I'll move it now if you want.
No.
Does it look even with the building?
No. Is it even with the pad? It looks like this butt end needs to swing a little bit toward the milk house.
He needs a lot of milk.
All right, that looks better already. Other pieces that need to get put away, and this is where I wish my open were organized.
Because first,
Yeah.
Guys.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I want to get some food grade barrels and have my alfalfa out here.
Did I follow a plan on this thing?
No. It's made it for me.
No.
Hey!
drive it, Dad.
Are you going to come back out the barn with us?
What's in it?
Gosh, I need her in here. So,
What's wrong, Mittens? Oh, Augie. Augie, get away. I'm not going to deal with this right. Really, Augie?
here we go.
Augie, let me put it under there.
You guys not quite right here.
Well, I was trying to get this sack. I was going to put some out.
Uh-oh. Those cows did something in the mittens.
Oh, no,
They don't like mittens.
Our Mittens did something to their
They're
cows
just
in.
staring at her. Like, what is she gonna do? Really? At her? Better move.
Those cows did not look happy. He put some in here so I spread it. Didn't know if that was good.
Spreaded is not a word.
Yeah, I spreaded some cheese on my day.
Yes, spread some cheese.
Really, Mary Jane? It's not even that hot.
She's pregnant.
Mary Jane, you love that? Our dandelions are finally coming out. We'll have a lot more of them soon, but I still have bees alive and I have dandelions now. So according to my brother, now I get to celebrate that my bees officially survived winter.
Ha! You just made a
No,
knot!
don't try to don't try not to don't try to untangle that. Just try to get it out. Or did it wind up? Bring it here.
Stop one!
Get that good scissors. Yeah. Get rid of that.
It's right behind you, me.
Ready?
What is this?
You're gonna wind it up. You're gonna catch it with your handle.
The time I go to walk.
Yep. This thing.
Hello. What? Happy ball, Miss Ball. Happy ball. Happy ball.
Now what's going on?
No, you walked it.
Hang on, there's something going on here. Let me see it.
Well, they finally got brave enough to come out, experiencing grass and dirt for maybe the first time in their life.
Boo!
Bill.
Careful. Hopefully it's a good experience and they'll be able to keep coming out. So don't scare them, Wilder. Don't scare them, Augie. Oh, I love seeing them out here. There goes Papa teaching Owen how to spread manure. Off they go.
what? No, not really. I think those are bigger, not those. Yeah? Yeah. Oh.
How do you take it off?
This is the designated guinea tree tonight. The sun is starting to go down, but we have just a few minutes left of daylight, so we're trying to get started on building the sink base for the garden sink that will sit outside of the greenhouse. Miss Reagan, how you doing with your slime?
Good, I'm freezing.
This is the slime queen. All right, you can play for 5 more minutes with your slime, then you need to put it away and clean up your slime factory in the kitchen. Yes.
So this is 42 inches.
Uh-huh.
Should I make it 43 inches? And then it'll sit on the ledge and there'll be a 1/2 inch on either side? What should I do here?
What would we do without our OSHA safety dog? The sun is disappearing behind the trees. We're not done, but we didn't expect to get anything but a good start on this tonight.